Okay, first to the stage this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for Cameron Oliver.
How's everyone doing tonight? Cool.
Test.
Hello.
All right. Cameron, thank you for coming out again.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Your voice, again, I like your use of your cleanness, and again, with your distortion, quite appropriately. I guess it's sort of working. I would have liked to have seen a little more dynamic with the song itself, going like up and down, like taking us on a journey, if you will, because it was fairly mainstay. Although I did like the emotion that you did put in with the song.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Now I understand you're playing later tonight.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, the Canadian, if anybody wants to come out
Okay,
tonight.
that's a little plug for you, okay? I actually agree with Darren as far as your dynamics are concerned. With a song like Hotel California and stuff like that, you want to be able to build into it. And if you're going full blast from the time you open your mouth, you have nowhere to go, okay? So just be aware of that you want to build in a little bit more dynamics into it. The other thing, too, I love the texture in your voice, but be very careful that you pick and choose when you bring your growl out. Because when you start really growling and stuff like that, if you do it too much, it loses its effectiveness. So pick and choose when you want to do that.
Okay.
And it'll be more effective for you. But thanks for starting us off on such a good note.
Thank you.
You want me or no?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We'll hear
Looked
it.
like you had to go. You got a bus to catch or what?
No.
All right. I have to agree with the other two judges. I didn't like the song choice. I would have done Hotel Bachuana first. I don't think it was a song for you. I really don't. You don't be sorry. Okay, sure.
You got the special one.
Broke up the whole thing. Okay. Your voice cracked in a few spots. I didn't feel it was your range. I don't know. It's just me. The dynamics. I wish there was more dynamics because it was as Leslie was saying, it was one volume. And then from the other two times I've seen you, you did some lovely, lovely dynamics. This one was kind of full out, and I respect that because that's what the song is. But I didn't like your song choice. That's all. But it was a great performance. I still love your voice.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hotel Bachuana. Do that one.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
just think that you had other performances and other songs that showed us more of who Cameron was.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I was surprised you started with Hotel California, actually.
You know what I would
Great job. Thank you very much, Cameron.
that would have been me, right?
And up next, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why we're lowering the mics. And that's because we're bringing up the Dancing Divas.
Two.
That needed to come down.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me to call my own. Through the amazing. Run away to a town that we desire. Every night we lie in bed, the northern lights they fill our head. A million dreams are keeping us awake. Think of what the soon could be. Think of the one we see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the soon we're gonna make. For the Sioux we're gonna make.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Good, good. You guys did fabulous up there.
Thank you.
Your outfits are awesome
Thank you.
and adorable as always. Your choreography, I like how you kind of held back a little bit on your choreography and we heard more of your voices.
Yeah.
I really like that. Couple time or pitch issues there every once in a while, but I'll just chalk that up to nerves again because it's a big night for you guys, right? And you guys are young.
Yeah.
Jade, you have a powerful voice. Wow.
Thank you.
You have a powerhouse, a lot of like strength behind your voice. You guys all have amazing potential. The one thing that I really noted within your choreography, though, was when you did your spin around and you came back right in time to use the microphone, and I'm like, that was well timed. That was really well good. I like that. That was good.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourselves individually, please?
My name is Jade and I'm 8 years old. My name is Layla and I'm 8 years old. My name is Cassidy. I'm 9 years old.
I really enjoy the song that you chose, and it's one that I do with a lot of my students, actually.
Thank you.
The one thing, I liked your choreo because you didn't let it interfere with what you're doing as far as your performance was concerned, so I thought that was really well done.
Thank you.
And of course, you look fabulous, because you know you do. The one thing I'd like to see is with the three of you singing together, you're more than capable of doing harmony.
Yeah.
And if you're going forward, I'd like to see you try and put some harmony into what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
I think,
There, right there. You did it.
wow, instant harmony. The reason that I think you guys had some pitch issues is because it's maybe not the best key for you to have been doing the song in. And unfortunately, when you're using recorded music, sometimes it's hard to find exactly the key that you need. You needed one that was a smidge higher for you guys so that you weren't, so your bottom wasn't so low in what you were singing. So in the future, just be careful when you're choosing songs that you can find an alternative that's a little bit higher and suited to your voices, because that song has a huge range in it and a lot of really, really low notes that don't come very easily to 8 and 9-year-olds, okay? But you guys always do a great job, and you always make me smile when you're up there. Congratulations, girls.
Thank you.
Where are you going? Everybody's walking out on me tonight. What's going on here? Hello, Divas. It's so nice to have you back. I'm glad to see your third party back because I noticed you guys play off each other, and there was only 2 last week, so the third. It's nice to see you back again. There was a couple of pitch issues. I guess that was probably just the room as far as being up on stage with all the lights and all the people out there staring at you, right? Yeah. I loved your eye control again. You guys were looking at people. You were making faces as you were singing. It was nice to see. A lot of reaction. It's a great story. Jade, you have incredible air behind your voice.
Thank you.
You have a really, really, really projective voice. I would just do a little bit more with mic control. If you're going to hit that big note, just pull back a little bit, right?
Okay.
But it sounded really, really good. I think the Sioux should pick you guys as representatives. I think Leslie said that last week. It'd be a great thing. We could have you all over, bringing all the people to the Sioux. And I agree with Leslie. The only thing I would love to hear would be some harmonies. 2-part, 3-part, it doesn't matter. But you guys could really do it, and it would be so special to hear some harmonies out of you.
Okay.
Great job.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, dancing divas.
Little blonde there.
Up next to the stage, our beatboxer, Robert Killabeats Drolet.
Did a little bit, but not to a full potential, I don't think.
Awesome, thank you. Sorry. Live shows. Awesome. All right. Let's do this. Don't worry, just be happy. Don't worry, be happy. How's that sound? Woo! You guys are allowed to clap for me when I'm performing. If you like what you hear, I want to hear you guys clap. It's all about the energy in the room when it comes to beatboxing. Cause when I bring the bass, you know that I spit the fire. When I bring the bass, you know I spit that. You know when I bass, you know I bring the fire. When I drop the bass. When I bring the bass, you know I only drop the fire. Switch. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mom.
Well, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Now I know why I have a catchphrase for myself that I have no timing. At least now I know where it all went. Your your rhythms are awesome.
Check. Okay, we're back.
Quite intricate with your rhythms. I was also quite impressed with your wobble bass. That was well done as well. And I'm glad you brought your singing voice back. That was awesome.
Yes, I think this mic has an issue.
Again, it was a unique. I was wondering how you were going to increase from your last performance, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I think he did a fabulous job, and I think he did raise his own bar again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, Killa.
Hi.
I was really impressed with your build, actually, because you just kept adding and adding and adding. And then when I thought, okay, he's done his upper register, and then all of a sudden you went into the basement and had a lot of fun down there. So that was pretty cool.
Why wouldn't I play with this?
I know, no, absolutely. I would definitely say you are a circular breather. We've established that.
Okay.
Some of that stuff you were doing, I would have been flat on my back, because there's no way I could have gotten that out. I'm curious to see what we're going to do with you if we're choosing stuff for next week.
I have some ideas to run by you if I'm chosen to move on.
Who says you get to help?
Some ideas.
I'm just kidding.
I might be willing to sing a song for you guys next week.
All right.
I like a challenge. You're going
to change it up?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
I really enjoy what you do, and I wish I had a fraction of that skill.
You know what? In all honesty, anybody can beatbox. I've been doing this now. Mom, how long have I been doing this? 25 years? 25 years. And I swear, I will send you guys a link, or I'll post a link tonight on the website page on Facebook so you guys can all check it out, of one of my first beatboxing videos ever done, posted on YouTube. And I swear to God, I can't even listen to it. It's awful. But it shows that you take your time and you practice something, and eventually, it pays off.
Well, you can tell you've been at it for a very long time because it's very skilled.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
I'm not going anywhere, Mike. I'm all yours.
Stick together, buddy. The circular breathing, yeah, I agree. It's just incredible. I mean, like I said, I would have been blacked out by after 12 seconds. Great rhythms.
Yeah.
Your stories, they weren't that necessary this week because you did a lot of range, and as Leslie said, went into the basement and had fun. It's dangerous down there, and you got right back up again. The wobble bass, as Darren said, it's incredible. I don't know if you could do a slap bass, but the warble was nice.
Work on something.
I bet you can.
And it was a great build-up for the performance. Like, you started off here and you brought it up, and it was like a little story. And I can't wait to see what else you're going to do.
Awesome.
He's all heart because of that.
He's all arch. Yeah. No, it was a great job. And heads up to Mom, too. Nice. Very nice.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Like, you would almost expect somebody like that to be like a little more flashier dresser, a little bit more outspoken.
Maybe. I mean,
not like
Thank you, Robert. Up next, we're bringing up to the stage Colson Perry.
You could be mean, and I drink all the time, 'cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. Hit it, Kyle. I wish you could swim like dolphins. Like dolphins can swim. Nothing will keep us together. Beat them forever and ever. Oh, we could be heroes just for one day. I will be king, and you will be queen. No, nothing will drive them away. We can be heroes just for one day. Oh, we can be us just for one day. I still remember we were standing by the wall as the guns, as they shot above our heads. But we kissed as though nothing could fall. And the shame was on the other side. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we could be heroes just for one day. Oh, we could be heroes. What you said, I said. We could be heroes. Oh, we could be heroes just for one day.
Well, we're sorry you had to go through that restart. Fine restart. I'm sure it didn't add to your, I'm sure it added to your nerves a little bit, but you pulled it off. I liked your song choice. I'm glad you took Mike's advice from last week and went with something a little out of your comfort zone. It showed another side to you, and showing different sides and showing versatility with you as a performer, as well as with what you can do with your voice, is always a benefit to yourself. Awesome vibrato at the very end, your last note, that was well controlled. And there was also, that I didn't notice before, a little use of like distortion in your voice, a little bit of growling, and that was nice to see too. It gave a little bit of more emphasis, more emotion, a little bit more dynamic in your voice as well. I liked your start of the song when you just started. It was a very intimate way to start the song, and I think it drew everybody in, and all eyes were on you. And speaking of eyes, that's a nice segue. Your eye contact with the audience was A1, and your stage presence was really good too. Yeah.
Again, we apologize, but you recovered extremely well, I have to say. I really like the song choice. I think it suits you very well. If you want to, because I know you like the crooner vibe and I know you like singing that style, but if you get a chance sometime, check out David Bowie and the Glass Spider Tour, and it'll show you what else you can look at, because you have that vibe about you. Your performance was really good. There's times when I would have liked to have heard you hold your notes a little bit more. When you're doing a song like that, it's pretty iconic. A lot of people my age and stuff know, because I'm so old.
How old are you?
You never ask a lady how old she is, Mike. Whatever.
It's like cheese, though. Have to know.
So, you know, there's a certain expectation on the song, and what you want to do is learn it and then make it your own, definitely. And I loved your performance. I thought your passion in it was really good, and you came out of yourself a little bit more. So I'm always glad to see that. And like I said, at 14, like last week, at 14 years old, sky's the limit as to what you can do.
Yeah.
Always push yourself and always keep growing, because I think you're doing really well with where you are right now. It's only going to get bigger and better.
I'm very touched that you took my advice for that song. It's my favorite song of all time, ever. I'm a huge Bowie fan. He did the whole thing in the 60s as far as bringing androgyny and costumes and his clown. He actually looked after Marcel Marceau. If you know Marcel Marceau, he looked after Marcel Marceau's daughter when he passed and learned all about the clowning. That's who Ziggy Stardust was, his clown. And you had it tonight. I loved the intro. It was very dramatic, as I feel you are. You can use that. I was going to say, the mic control, as far as, it is a very hard song to sing. There's a lot of emotion there. And if you really study the lyrics, you'll see where he's coming from, because it's a very painful song to him. The mic control, just a little bit more mic control when you're going for the big notes. I know it's your first time singing the song too, which I commend you on, because it's a really hard song to get a grip on. And you did a hell of a better job than the Wallflowers ever did, I must say. They did it exactly the same as Bowie, and I don't know why bands do that. As Leslie said, have your own personality in the song, and you can make that song your own. Great attire. You look like the Duke tonight. And there was one other thing. Eye contact, as Darren said. You're learning to use your eyes and look around. You got a great look. Don't look down at the floor. Don't look at like the sides. Look over their heads and make them believe that you're singing to them. But it was a great, great job, and I thank you for doing that song very much. Appreciate it.
Great job, Coulson. Thank you very much. Don't forget, folks, that we're dropping 5 contestants tonight. And the 5 that go on through to the next show, which is going to be in 2 weeks, not next week, October 11th, here at Sue Blaster. They're going to be doing two songs, one of their own and one of a judge's pick. So look forward to that coming up, folks. Up next, we are looking for Madison Blair. Put your hands together, folks.
Hello. So tonight I'm going to be singing Other Side of the World by Katie Tunstall.
Move your mic stand. Move your mic stand, Maddie.
The mic stand is moved out of there. There we go. All right. Madison, thank you very much for coming back. You can step to a microphone there, and there you go. Perfect. I liked your airiness and your softness and delicateness with your voice at the very start of that song. It kind of welcomed us to you as a performer and an artist. and you kind of took us a little bit on a journey. I'd like to see a little more use of like overall dynamics within the song. Stage presence. It's hard with a song like that to put in a lot of different stage presence. So again, maybe be a little careful with song choice. But other than that, I thought you did a very good job with the song, like their overall.
I really enjoyed your song choice, actually. I thought it showcased your voice the best of anything that you've done yet.
Thank you.
I thought the texture in your voice is really warm and very inviting, and I think everybody in the room felt it, definitely. I liked the ease with which you hit the higher stuff. It adds a whole nother level and a different element to your voice. If you're going to do a ballad, my one recommendation would be to plant yourself, because it's easy just to get a little bit fidgety. Just it's nerves, right? And nobody wants to be feel stagnant on stage. But there's a certain strength in stillness as well, and you can't be afraid of that, because what it allows you to do is to give off more energy and more intensity in what you're doing, rather than having a nervous shift. So if you are going to do something slow, be comfortable with yourself on stage, okay? Because you sound fantastic, and I really did enjoy this song the most of everything you've done.
Thank you so much.
It was very good.
Thank you.
Maddie.
Hi.
Great job. I agree with Leslie. I think that was the best song choice you could have had. It showcased your voice a lot. I loved the use of your trill in there and coming up to the chorus, I think it was. It's a comfortable range for you. I heard your voice all over. It wasn't breaking at any point, and it sounded very comfortable. Your breathing was very nice. I could hear your controlled breathing coming up to the dynamics. Two things. You did it a lot more this week. Eye contact. It was better. You were still looking down a couple times. You had me for a while, and then you look away, and you lost me, right? If I could hear that, or if I could see that through the entire song, I would have been watching you the whole time and listening, and I just lost you for a little second. But you brought me back, and move a little bit more. I know it's hard, and I don't know whether you're a little shy or whatever, but you need to just move a little bit more, because it was a little, straight. Will you? You promise? Okay. But other than that, it was a great, great song for you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I thought.
Up next, we're bringing up Juliana Regan.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Juliana. How's it going? Woohoo! Yeah, me too. We're just doing a little test. Everything sound good?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, shake it around a bit. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to give you guys a Sia song. It's called Death by Chocolate, and it's one of my favorite songs to sing, and I hope you enjoy. Death by chocolate is a myth. Yeah, this I know because I live. And I've been around with broken hearts, and now lay your head in my hand, little girl. This is only right now. Death by crying doesn't exist. Oh, the headaches feel a bit like it. You might explode, you'll reach the end of the road, and you, little tree, I'm certain you will grow.
Juliana,
Hello.
again, thank you for returning.
Of course.
Yes. A few things I would like to point out, and they're definitely not negative. My first is, wow. As I stated last week, you seem to be pretty much very competent in that genre. Your use of trills, your use of your interval jumps and your runs, and incorporating that into your overall phrasing and dynamics, it's like you took us on a voyage, and we were all right there along with you. You seem to really feel the song, like you have a connection with the song. And as you said at the beginning, that's one of your favorite songs, and I could definitely, that came through. That connection that you have with that song came through your voice and came through in how you sang it. As a little aside, nice outfit. I like that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, oh my goodness. I was blown away when you hit that whole improv bit at the end. That was really something. You just kind of let loose and you opened right up and you took everybody on one heck of a ride, and it sounded fantastic.
Thank you.
Really did.
Thank you.
There were a couple of things at the beginning where I felt like we were losing your bottom when you were, I gave you the note before, so it's not something that you haven't heard, right? It's just that when you're trailing off on the bottom of your phrasing, sometimes you're losing that. But I mean, losing the phrasing or going off and blowing our minds, whatever, you know. I think your old soul comes through very, very effectively. And I'm always very curious to see what you're going to perform next. Very good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Juliana, you still have a very old spirit. I really like it a lot.
Thank you.
It was nice to see your front personality when you got up there, actually talking to people for the first time. Did you practice that? No.
God, no.
Oh, no, it was very nice to see your openness. You were right in the pocket. It was a really nice feel, and I think that comes with your old spirit that you have. And I still can't believe that you're self-taught. I mean, your breathing, your range, your principles of the way you sing. You had really good mic control this week. I could see you moving and working with it. There you go. You listened. I loved the top trill. I gave Colson some advice for his song choice. I would love to hear you do a Ricky Lee Jones. Do you know Ricky Lee?
Yeah.
I hear that in your voice, totally. More than anything else. I was thinking about it last week, and I'm just like, who would I tell?
Don't go picking stuff.
I know. It's terrible. Okay, go home
Ignore
and just
him.
listen to her, just for fun. All right?
She is pretty amazing, actually.
And yeah, no, I loved your personality on that one. The top trill I loved when you hit it, and as Leslie said, the end, you're
just giving her.
Yeah, you're totally giving her. And I thank you very much for that. It was really, really nice to hear. It was
That's
great.
hard to do.
Can't wait.
Thank
Very
you.
entertaining.
And up next to the stage, we're bringing up Colin Gasparelli.
I spent all my time following you around. And how do you repay me? By burying me in the ground. But let me tell you something. I am done with you. Take what you have stolen, because I'm
starting my life anew. So walk away, just walk away. So walk away, just walk. I'm free from you. I don't care what you do. Never have and never will ever again. I'm free from the pain of your lies again. I'm free at last. I'm free. And if you ever see me again, here's what you will do. Walk past me in silence, because I've probably forgotten about you. Oh, we could have been great. Oh, but you made us face mistake. So I do hope that everything you've done comes back to get you in the end. But I must admit, you're the only one I've ever truly loved. Now there's no one left to save me, so I'll just have to carry on. So walk away, just walk away, just walk away. So walk, I'm free from you. I don't care what you do. Never have and never will ever again. I'm free from the pain of your lies again. I'm free at last. I'm free. Free from you. I don't care what you do. Never have and never will ever again. Free from the pain of your lies again. I'm free at last. I'm free. I'm free. Thank you. Quick note, I threw my pick in my guitar immediately after I started the performance.
Okay, Colin.
Hello.
Thanks for returning.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I like your shirt. It's a good choice. It's definitely a step up from your attire from last performance. I always am a fan of when people do original material. And that song there, even though you said you hated it, you still played it like it was a part of you, right?
I consider it one of the best songs I've written.
Okay.
I just don't like part of the lyrics anymore. I don't know why.
Okay, well, maybe that's just part of you changing, right? But with the song itself, I found that you started off very delicately in a way, and then you gradually build. And the one thing that I do like is that it wasn't the same thing all the way through. You kind of upped and down and took us around, and then you changed up the tempo, which was awesome. And then you brought us pretty much right back to where you started from. And I really liked that. I thought that was very tasteful. Kind of brings it like full circle, if you know what I mean. And again, with your voice, I'm still working on it. Yeah, there's just something, I just can't put my finger on your voice quite as yet. I'm still working on it, though.
Thank you for doing an original for us.
Oh, you're welcome.
I always find it a treat to see what people are writing and what it shows about them. You took me on a John Hughes movie, Teenage Angst. It was very good. I like the fact that you told a story and that it progressed. The story progressed from the beginning to the end. And I think that was, it's very easy to just have a hook and a lick and keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you didn't do that with it for the most part. And I think that's really good in the songwriting. You stayed really where you were comfortable in your range, and it gave you more strength in what you were doing too. So good for recognizing where your strengths are in your voice. And I don't know, we're gonna have to think about what we would put you, what song we would give you for next week. I don't know, you did a really good job though.
Great job. I also want to thank you, Colin, for doing an original song. I know it takes a lot of guts sometimes, but let's hear it for Colin's original, shall we?
I feel like that one could use more than just an acoustic guitar, but eh.
Sorry, say that again?
I feel like that one could use more than just me and an acoustic guitar, but eh.
Up next, we're looking for Adrian Sullivan. Thank you. Put your hands together.
I've been trying to unwind, but the cup's never half full, and I'm feeling dull, so I don't want to let you down, but I have to let you know, especially when I go for broke. Boy, I got to be in that life alone where you're going. Boy, I got to see other ways that you could be glowing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want to be a fool. Maybe this will make me cool when I break the rules. I don't want to be around, but I have to be the one. Snowflakes on your tongue, a song. But you got to be in that life alone where you're going. But you got to see other ways that you could be glowing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Why you got to be in that life alone where you're going? Why you got to see are the ways that you could be glowing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Thank you.
Adrian. Hello? Testing? Testing 1, 2, or testing 1, 2. Adrian, thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
Mike still seems to be a little there we go. All right. Everyone hear me okay? No? Okay, there we go. I'm scared myself there. All right. The energy when you started off with your electric before you had that extremely unfortunate incident of the string breakage there. The energy you have in the song is awesome, and I like how you use the stage and you move around. I'm always a fan of originals, as I've mentioned before. The way you construct your songs, your last song was done on an acoustic, and it was really well done. I liked your voicings, and again, I found that the voicings and your usage of the chords in conjunction with your voice was really well done. Again, you have a knack at constructing a song.
Thank you.
I would continue with that. I think you're doing that awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You have a great voice, and you tried to showcase some of your upper ranges, even in your falsetto there.
Yeah.
Sometimes
growl, a little ow.
Yeah. Yes. And overall, it was well done. At the same time, you're playing that song. As a composer myself, sometimes I have things going in my head at the same time. So I had drums and keyboards going in my head at the same time you're doing that song. So I heard things that probably nobody else heard, but that's just my own peculiar thing about me. But overall, it was well done. I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Adrian.
Hello.
I'm glad you gave us another original. Do you have like a whole mitt full of originals at home?
Yeah, I write pretty compulsively, so I have a lot of
Don't
just
we
little
all?
recordings on my phone and like random little things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's good. I like the balance you have in your vocals and your guitar. You're very competent in both of them, and you excel at both of them. And when they're together, it's great. You do a really good job. Sometimes when I hear people perform, I question whether they're going to hit some of the notes. And I don't question that with you. So that's a big deal, actually.
Yeah, that's very nice.
The one thing, when you're using your falsetto, go for broke. When you hit the sweet spot, just put everything you got behind it, and that's the way you get up there, sweetheart. That's the only way you get up there.
I like that.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I really enjoy seeing you perform. You're so comfortable on stage. You remind me. I figured out who it is you remind me of. You remind me of Rain Maida, actually, and that's Rain Maida. Check him out. It's a big compliment.
Oh, thank you.
Canadian performer. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looks like Rain Maida. Rain Maida from Our Lady. No, I'm Mother. No.
Our Lady Peace.
Our Lady Peace.
Oh, okay. I've heard Our Lady
That's
Peace.
the singer.
Yeah.
I know. They
Adrian, I got to commend you on picking up the acoustic, because I know it's been a lot harder to play with the acoustic than with your electric and your fingers, but it really sounded good. I like the little distortion, is it?
Yeah, a little overdrive pedal.
Overdrive, is it? It's nice. Great lyrics. I really like your writing.
Thank you.
Can we have a little quiet, please? There's a guy on stage. I really appreciate it, sincerely. Thank you. Yeah, it must have been really hard to play on an acoustic. Your top notes, you hit them really nice. As Leslie said, the falsetto, go for it. Like, really go for it.
Okay.
Don't be scared. Yeah. And every time you hit them, and when you do hit them, you're not going to be as frightful to go back the next time, right? It's a very hard thing to do. I can't do falsetto. I could do it when I was 18 years old, and then it just kind of dissipated away.
I hope that doesn't happen to me.
No, you've got a lot stronger voice than I ever had.
Thank you. Thank you.
My only thing was I really love the original. I love hearing originals, as Darren said. Put some strings in your case next time.
Yeah.
Because if you had to do that and there was no other guitar around, you'd be screwed, right?
Yeah,
It'd be a drag because I would have missed out on you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
great,
you.
Great
Thank
song.
you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Great job. Thank you, Adrian. I'd like to thank Sue Blaster for having us here also. What a great space this is, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, okay.
And up next we have Bethany Peltier-LeBoeuf. All right.
Hey everyone!
Hey, Betsy.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Talking about.
Good, how are you? I hopped off the plane at LAX for a cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? I jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. Time is spinning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nod in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song. I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? Gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls not around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. That's all I see as a letter. I guess I never got the memo. The time is turning, I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the DJ pumped my favorite tune. And a Britney song was on. And a Britney song was on. And a Britney song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Down in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song. I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Think I'm running on a flight back to my hometown tonight. Something stops me every time. The DJ
Well, Bethany, thank you for coming back. Just want to say that's a nice outfit. It's a good look.
Thank you.
It shows a little bit of confidence in you, and it shows that you're, again, very comfortable on stage. You like the stage. The one thing that I would do with a song like that, being that it's so upbeat and, you know, the words in the song, there's a party. Come on now, invite everybody to the party. Dance around, move around a lot, eh? Get everybody into the party with you, all right? Your intervals and you're moving around, you're jumping around, that was well done. You've got such a powerhouse voice. Like you've got a lot of power behind your voice, and you know how to use your voice, and that's good, that's awesome. There was something else I was gonna say here. At the beginning of the song, when there's that section, like I'm not overly familiar with that song, but I noticed that there was a lot of words that were squished together all in one small spot. Just be careful with your enunciation that everybody can understand every word that you're saying. But other than that, nice job.
I was glad to see that you did something more up-tempo, because we've seen you do 2 really great ballads, and it was nice to see you do something in your age range too. That was good to see as well. You've got a really strong voice. You have a really powerful voice, and you made good decisions as far as knowing there were some lower notes that you weren't 100% on, so you fixed those and went up on them instead. That was really smart. I don't know what we would pick for you to do. We'll have to, if you're progressing forward, we're going to have to really think about where we're going to send you as far as music and stuff is concerned, because you're a really good powerhouse, and you've shown us different aspects of yourself, and that's great. And you do look very comfortable up there. I do agree that you could have moved around a little bit more, but with that said, you weren't wandering and you weren't like fidgety, so I commend that too, because you just kind of planted yourself and delivered the song, so that's good too. Anyway, thanks, honey. You did a great job.
Bethany, I saw you had a lot more confidence this week. I think you're finally coming out of your little shell that you were in there, right? You're not scared so much anymore. It's almost a little bit more familiar. I would agree with Leslie. That was your confidence. You looked really serious this week. I think you've had a little bit more fun with it, as much as Darren and Leslie said, to move around just a little bit. When you move around, you have to watch your mic control, right? Because you're going to be singing, you have to have the mic there. But you could just loosen a little bit, just slide around a little bit more. It was nice. You got great eyes again. I'm glad to see you use them this week. You're finally looking out at everybody. And your range was fabulous. You've got a very big voice, as the 2 judges have already stated. And you hit those high notes really nice. You hit the first one, and she's gonna do it again. She hit the next one too. You had a good amount of air in your lungs before you hit that note. Your breathing and your dynamics and your phrasing was right on this week, and great outfit also. All right, thank you so much, and hope to see you again. She's like my sister from another mother. She's like my sister from another mother. How you doing, man? You all right?
Good, thanks. Thank you, Bethany. One more act to go, folks. We're now going to bring to the stage the Apocalypse After Party.
Probably at least going to have a regular singer, because I don't.
I'm looking through my list.
Hey, well, we get some drums mic'd up. I guess I can tell you guys what we're gonna do. We're called the Apocalypse After Party. We're named after the party after the world ends, because we know exactly what humans will be doing after the world ends. Whoever's left will definitely be drinking it off. Song you're about to hear, aesthetically, it's real happy. It's upbeat. It took about 6 or 7 years to write, and this is the first time we're ever playing it for anybody.
Another original.
Probably thanks guys. It's probably the darkest set of lyrics I've written. It's about, wow, what's it about? It's about global warming. It's about the aftermath of 9/11. It's about social discourse. It's about racism rearing its ugly head and how we all do this. Yeah, we're ready when you are. Time to go? I'm going to California. I'm gonna make it big with my guitar and some marijuana. I got like $18.24 in my pockets. It doesn't upset me. I am a regular runner, built for the road. This place wasn't meant for me. And happiness bottled up and given to me, it couldn't even fix this mess. Transpiring over land and sea, what's left to do? But da da da, ba da 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 da, la da 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 ba da 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 da. Well, what else is left to say? I'm going to California, where I'm gonna make it big with my guitar and some marijuana. Hell, I got like $18.24 in my pockets. Doesn't upset me. I am a regular runner, built for the road. This place wasn't meant for me. Turn the vocals down just a bit so I could be closer to the mic without it overdriving. Thanks, man. With tranquility, liquefied, injected in me, it couldn't even fix this piece. Welling up inside of me, it goes like ba da 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 da. Ba da da da, la da da da, ba da 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 da. Like, what else is left to say? So, I'm going to California, where I'm gonna make it big with my guitar and some marijuana. Like hell, I got $18.24 in my pockets. It doesn't upset me. I am a regular runner, built for the road. Place wasn't meant for me, and this place wasn't meant for me. What you say will never mean that much to me, all because of what you do. It doesn't add up quite properly. It goes like ba da 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 da, ba da 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 da, la da 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 ba da. When you talk, that's all you'll ever say. So I'm going to California, where I'm gonna make it big with my guitar and some marijuana. Hell, I got like $18.24 in my pockets. Doesn't upset me. I am a regular runner, built for the road. Place wasn't meant for me, and this place wasn't meant for me. So I am going to California. Thanks a ton, guys. Hey, there we go. We finally got the mic dialed in.
Thanks, guys.
It's our turn to fight the soundboard.
Yes. There we are. I'm here now. All right. Again, you guys have shown a sort of a different side to you in your message, in your lyrics. Your outfits are definitely memorable, like that. As is probably mine, but that's okay. It allows you to be who you want to be. And corresponding with your message, definitely you had that California theme definitely going there, and it's cool. what you did in your last performance with your tone down, I really liked that. This I found again was, I mean, there was some technical issues there getting you going at first, and it was sometimes a little bit hard to hear some of the words.
Yeah, I can hear myself through the feedback.
Yeah.
As the knobs were spinning, I was trying to gauge.
But as for the song construction itself, again, as I've mentioned before, I really, really like original songs, and I love hearing them, and I love seeing them performed, and I love seeing that creative side. And you definitely have a knack for creating something that's catchy, creating something that manages to stick in somebody's head, and there's a certain talent to be said for that, and you've definitely displayed that. Very good, guys.
I too like originals, and I'm always glad to hear them. I liked the build in the song. I thought it was really good. Paul, were you a musician before you were a singer?
Yes. Yeah, very much.
Okay, because it comes out in your mix. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We like a little bit quieter vocals. We don't believe the vocals should be the loudest thing in a mix. That's not fun for a band. That's great for a lot of other things.
No, it's not a question of having them overpowering. It's just that when you're playing together as a band, you definitely are heard above everything else, and you specifically. That's like that was my big note was your mix on stuff, and I realized there were issues.
No way.
Microphones, ironically, but
Holy oh.
I can't do this. Maybe it's a good thing my mic is right now. Okay. No, that was the only thing that I really find is the mix. I don't think that your vocals have to be overpowering, but I don't like it when they get completely lost. And I realize it's a microphone issue, but it's a consistent thing when I hear you play as a group, that you are always very, very strong as opposed to the rest of the band. And that's why I'm commenting on the mix, that's all. Because you present a really good package, and I'd like to see you a little more, I don't know.
We would also
gel.
love a better mix, and for that we're going to need a sound check next week. So I'm glad you brought that up because, we'd love a chance to hear what the room sounds like and just plug in and turn our amps on.
Yeah, for sure.
And we could clear that up in a solid 10 minutes if anyone has it for us.
Okay. Well, I enjoy you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Leslie.
Polly, great song. You're a really good writer. I've told you that before. It's the way it's put together, the way you bring it down and then bring it up. You brought us from the introduction to the ending. It was a great little story that followed. California Uber Alice. The bass was too loud. I know we didn't have a sound check. I mean, it'd be nice.
Which one?
Your bass.
All right.
The drum kit, I wish I was trying to get some mics on it just so I could hear you more. Because you got you really stamina, you really hit it. And you don't have like a whole lot of things to hit there, but you keep the beat going, it's very nice. The solid bass underneath on the bottom, there you go. Yeah, no, it's great writing. And you do have a really good voice. I couldn't hear it this week.
Yeah.
I know there were some issues with the sound. But I think, as I said, I think your very first audition, the most important thing I think for you, because you've got so many nice things within your songwriting, mix and balance, right? It's very important. Now, if you want to do thrash and like scream, that's fine too. You can do that in another song. But this song, it was like, I love to produce it as far as I hear all the parts.
Love that too, Mike.
I love all the parts that are there, and I think we need to hear it, right? As opposed to like trying to guess what it is. And I heard some of the lyrics, and I really liked them. I want to hear them all. But a great job. Great costumes. You guys got a great personality, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Thanks so much again, guys.
Oh, and the eyes. You looked out in the audience. I didn't see your eyes because you're hiding behind your glasses.
No, it's the contacts that they got in their eyes.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I figured they went through the effort to do that. I figured I might as well bring it up. They went through a little effort to put in some contacts in their eyes there.
These girls always have the greatest ideas for.
You know, that's awesome. That's unique. I like it.
Well done, guys.
All right, thank you, Apocalypse After Party. Right now is the time, if you haven't filled out your ballot, to fill it out and hand them in to the back table or to the judges' table. It doesn't matter where, but just hand them in, please. Your votes do count, by the way. And now, to entertain you guys while the judges count and deliberate, we're going to introduce Jacob Moore to entertain you guys. Here we go, folks.
All right, you guys want to hear some more beatboxing with some improv freestyling from our amazing cameraman? We got J-Mo and Killer Beats.
Let's do it.
Now, let's get ready to go. You can't believe it when I'm on the microphone, I explode. I knock them down like dominoes, like Geronimo from Sault Ste. Marie, north of Toronto. People can't believe it when we're really on the flow. Killer Beats featuring J-Mo. How do they even do this flow? Man, they don't even know. They can't believe it when he starts to flow. How does he do this? Oh, how does he do this? Oh, how does he go? How does he figure out this just like a promo? Maybe I'ma get myself some food and go to Domino's. I don't even know. I don't even know, but I don't even care, man. Here with my new swag. I don't need to wear those Gucci bags. I don't need no Gucci leather. I don't need to be forever. People telling me that all these raps could be together. Man, does this sound like it's written? Cause it's not improv from the brain I'm spitting. Either way, you can't believe it, man. I am not politicking. Wanna come against me? I am waiting for a challenge, waiting for a challenger. On the mic, you call me the hip hop master. I am coming through this like a choir. All my rhymes are true, not a liar. How does he go? What's the name? J to the A to the M to the O, from north of Toronto. Alright, go again. I can't believe I'm not trying to do it either way. Try to go either way. Try to do it either way. Try to make it either way. Try to take it, believe it. Now you're gonna even fake it. Try to even fake this. Try to even make this. Try to make another hit. This is so ridiculous. People can't believe what I'm back on the microphone. How does he even do these? Don't know. Woo! How do I come up with these flows? How do I go fast? I don't really know. Honestly, I have no idea. I listen to some music and I'm like, maybe could be the new Shady. How does he do this flow? It is kind of crazy. Tried back to rhyme when I was a baby, and I will admit it was pathetic. It was a joke. It wasn't dope. People heard my rhymes. They were like, nope. They were like, nope. They were like, nope. But if I could do it, then there still is hope. You want to come against me? Wash your mouth up with soap. Because I don't need swearing in my lyrics. Can't you hear it? Can't believe it. Either way you try to see it, go and tweet it. You can take it anywhere. Realest of the real, yeah, real. So obviously I'm recognized. On TV it's televised. Sault Ste. Marie, Sue's got talent like an enterprise. This is just a Gemini. People come against me and they wonder why. I've never lost a battle. Leader of the king, got my satchel. See me as a gotcha, see me as I take this. Chasing all these beats, how does he do this? It's amazing. People can't believe it, either way we just be playing. J to the A to the M to the O, the flows that I be saying. Flows that I be spitting, like this. Gonna start a crisis, people like, really? How does he do this? Straight from the Metrodome, coming up with music. And let's think about this. Both of us are literally freestyling, profiling, wildin', styling, crying, going with the swagger jagger. Wanna come against me? I ain't no Cadillac, I'll admit it. I'll admit it, yeah, I did it. Other rappers talk about how they're wild, take a stand on it, and I'll admit it. Yo, I spit that's true. Making the real music try to hit you. Making the real music that we even try to do. Making the real music that you cannot even do. Seriously, can't we be produced? Killer Beats, J-Mo, it's true.
Too fast?
No? Woo! That's impressive.
Oh, mic check, mic check.
You want to hear another one?
Trying to find the good spot on the mic, yeah. Check one.
Yeah. Now when you see me, it's like I'm on Easy Street. White boy on the flow, yeah, you know this is unique. Like in the end zone, touchdown, it's complete. Come against me, you better be ready. Either way, I win the battles like my 3-line, like I'm Kawhi. Wonder why, justified, televised. People telling me that I can never even stand by. I'm not a lyrical miracle criminal trying to figure out how to get by. How to get by, how to get this, do this. People say it's foolish. Wait, really, is it? Because when I was young, I had a speech impediment. Always made fun of for it, but then I picked up a dictionary and thesaurus, figuring out I could become enormous. Figure out another way that I could even do this. Went out to these bullies, said I don't even need this. Screw this. I'ma fight you with words. Fight you with words. The float nerd. Just absurd. Brand new words, brand new flow with this, can't believe this. Either way you try to do it, how we do this. How do you make another hit like this? How do you even do this with the rat-a-tat-tat, with the back on the back, with the boom boom flat, with the brand new rise, with the brand new flow. J to the A to the M to the O, C to the A, take back to the flow. People see me as I flow, people see me as I go. They're just like, where does his hand even go? Because honestly, I am not that smart, but I take my lyrics and try to make it some art. Try to make a brand new way. Man, this guy's a new champ, Master J, but he don't need no J's, we don't need no Rockefeller swades, that's to think we're just okay. And yeah, you know we own a stage. Come against us and you're being played. Who needs DJ Khaled anyway? Really, who needs DJ Khaled anyway? We the best, we the best, we the best. Either way you can't believe it, I'm not even stressed, I'm not stressed. Either way you try to make it do the rest, better than the rest. Keep the beat going. Wait a minute, sorry, I had to catch my breath now. People can't believe when I'm back on the new flow now. People telling me that I can never do this now. How did he even do this? How does he do this? We don't even know. Is it true? Maybe that's why I want to rap battle you. Want to show you exactly what I even do. What I even do. I don't need no dang crew. Either way, you can't believe it. Leader of the new school. I'm no mumbo jumbo cause I ain't no damn fool. Yeah, wipe them off my shoulder. I'll take anyone, Canada or American border. Cause we know how to handle the flows when they be colder. Come against me like a dango boulder. Either way you know it, man, I can be sober. I still spit like this. How do he do this? How does he even make this? How do he even take this? How does he come back with this? How does he even do this? How does he even go? Seriously, how do we even go? Dude's got talent, true stars though. We see the stars in the ceiling. Now the fans, you should be cheering for all this talent. Better than it's cheering. People telling me they can't believe it as we hearing. Hearing through the microphones. How's he in his zone? We don't need Rockefellers though. Now we're back at it, asthmatics. Give me to go again like a crack at it. Telling me that I can never do this, boom. Now people want to hear with the brand new flow. Now people telling me that I can never do this, never do this. Just so foolish.
Whew, that's hard to keep rolling.
Oh my God, you guys did not make this easy.
No, definitely not. Cue the music. Wow. This was, as Leslie stated, this was not easy. And we may have bounties on our heads after we're done all this, but Leslie, did you want to start us off with maybe the first one? These are not in any order either, by the way.
The first person going into the finals is Juliana. let you know ahead of time that we pulled some judges' strings, and we're gonna have 2 wild cards to meet.